It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to College Park, Maryland. This is SCCU Stadium, home of the Maryland Terrapins. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Terrapins will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Young. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team.
Right.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Dropping back, it's Carr. He finds some space. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver makes the catch.
Come on, man.
At the 37,
Sit right
it's a
underneath
solid gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability
Pick
of this
that off,
linebacker.
bro.
He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the left side. An
Come on,
explosive
bro.
play. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Toss play, running right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep in the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They come up now 2nd and 16. A real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Dropping back. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's hit as he throws it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking deep to the right after all that. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. The poor decision by the quarterback, that's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And the Terrapins looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. To the air, it's Wilson. Looking to scramble. And it's caught. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time.
Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
They're going to run it here. He's got room to run. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Looking for some space. It's Young. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Dropping back, it's Carr. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw here. Going for his running back. Pulls it in. It's Young. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Carr. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Caught quickly. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. The Terrapins will have to punt this one away. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a great throw by this quarterback. But let's give credit to the offensive line, because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. The receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Catch made along the right sideline. Good job to keep the foot in bounds. That's a nice game.
Well, Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. You see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Oh, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. And that catch is hauled in. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grabbed by the receiver. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Breaks into the clear. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. On the ground, it's Young. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. To throw, it's Wilson. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Scanning the field, it's Wilson. There's a screen pass to the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And this is going to be caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Slangs a quick throw. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
He'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Back to pass. It's Wilson. A short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the Terrapins will crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Maryland. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's past the marker and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Terrapins pick up enough for a first down. He's running out of time here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Sticking with the running game. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. The Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. He gets loose.
Returner is tackled down at the 30. And your Maryland Terrapins will take over 1st and 10.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Again, makes it second and medium. One man at the backfield, he'll get the football. Breaks into open space. Touchdown, Wolverines. They are pouring it on now.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
Maryland Terrapins will take over. 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Grab made by the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Terrapins.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Young. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Young. Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. They continue to roll up the score.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Is back out on the field now. To the air, it's Wilson. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Terrapins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. To throw, it's Wilson. Bringing pressure. Oh, they get him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. There's contact on the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Coming up, 4th down.
And he'll set up to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he try to cut in to this lead. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a 1st down on a 1st down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Oh, here comes the reverse. Gets the 1st and still running. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Single back, takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. The back's got it. And the Wolverines pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Using his legs, it's Young. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.